It is Friday, December 3rd of 2021. Oh my God, we are almost out of 2021. I don't know what the hell happened to this year. It's almost gone. Well, what's not almost gone is today's Guy's Daily Drive, because we haven't even started it yet. Bam! And welcome everyone to Guy's Daily Drive as I wind my way through the multiple obstacles that is driving in Northern Virginia on my way to work on a really gorgeous day. It's mid-40s, clear skies. My God. Early December in Northern Virginia. Take it every single time. So one of the things that I was planning on doing and wouldn't have come to fruition until late May, early June was to get tickets to see Hamilton, the play, at the DPAC. That's the Durham Performing Arts Center, where Tracy and I went to go see Escape from Margaritaville. Very, very nice facility. And as we were perusing through the program, noticed that they were going to have Hamilton. And Tracy and I love going to see live theater. And I know that my son Peter would be thrilled to go see it live, because I don't think he ever has. And I figured, okay, well, I know Peter would like to go. I know Liza, his significant other, who's already seen it, but I'm sure would be excited to see it again, and I was right. And my son Guy and possibly his girlfriend would have been excited to go see it. So I figured, well, wouldn't that just be great to get the entire family together to go see a play in an area that, none of us are particularly familiar in, so we could also spend a little time exploring that area. But alas, it has come to naught. Tickets went on sale yesterday for an event happening in late May, early June, and all of the pretty good seats, number one, are pretty much gone, and the ones that are left that are in a big enough block to have at least 6 of us together are pushing $200 a ticket. So that would be $1,200 plus tax to get tickets for all of us, on top of which, getting the hotel room for a couple of nights, which is kind of the price of admission. And then, of course, transportation costs to get down there, blah, 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 blah. And just for Tracy and I and the tickets, I was looking at easily $1,500 to $2,000 for a 2 to 3 hour event. And then you throw in the possibility of the whole thing being postponed, like they did with Escape from Margaritaville. And if postponed, whatever date it would be available on, would that be convenient or possible for Guy and Peter and their significant others? And I just don't want to put out that kind of money for something that I can't be sure is going to be a for sure thing. So I think I'm going to have to kind of disappoint everybody, including myself, and just give the whole Hamilton thing a pass. And maybe figure out some other thing that we could all do in May or June. Possibly, I mean, we haven't done this in a while. We haven't gone to like Nag's Head or something like that. That would be fun. Go to the beach all together. Get a, 3 to 4 bedroom place down in Nag's Head. Maybe I'll start investigating that today and pushing out potential dates for everybody for like June or July of next year. However, I really, really thought that the Hamilton thing would be fun. It would be a good thing to try to get everyone together to do. And it's just not going to happen. So I have to send out a text later today to tell Guy and Peter that it's just not going to work out. And I've never seen, I mean, I saw the Disney Plus Hamilton, live production that they had recorded. And I really liked it. It was fun. And I would have loved to have, and again, it's not original cast, which, okay, that's not really all that important. But $200 per ticket is just a little more than I want to spend going all the way down to North Carolina to see. So I'm going to start looking at other options and think about what else everybody might want to see live, or a beach vacation, something like that. And currently I'm making more than everybody else, so I'm willing to pay the lion's share of whatever may or may not become available. My whole thing, it wasn't as much the cost as it was not knowing whether or not there was going to be potential issues with going on the dates that we all agreed we could attend on. So that's pretty much put the kibosh on those plans, and it's too bad. What else is going on? I did In Touch with iOS last night with David Ginsburg and Lawrence Sklar, and it was kind of a reunion of the Mac to the Future live cast that the three of us used to do. And that was fun. So if you check out intouchwithios.com, you'll be able to see, and it's the December 2nd edition of In Touch with iOS. Go check that out. We talked about Apple TV. We talked about there was a lot of things that was going on for that show, and it was fun. For it to be, for me to go on someone else's show where I don't have to do, 2 hours of audio and video editing, that's great. And what a lot of people do, and I don't, and I need to figure out a way to make this happen, is just put out a live show and then cut out the extraneous stuff at the front and the back and just put it out and call it a day. Because I don't do that with my Mac. With my Mac, I spend a lot of time, there's a break in the middle, and then there's the after show where I'm very, very carefully editing out stuff that is just, either not funny or, not something that we want to talk about out in the open. Though I did make a mistake. I can't believe I did this. With the last My Mac podcast, we had started the show, and then we had stopped because there was, I don't even remember what the issue is off the top of my head. There was some issue at the beginning of the show, and then we started again. Well, in between the time that we stopped and the time that we started again, there were a few bad words that were spoken, and those ended up being put out on the show. And that is not something, that's not what I want our show to be. And, you know, and again, it's not that big a deal. It's not like it's something that nobody hasn't heard before or even heard from me before. But that's not the persona that I want to put out. And in the after show, when we use choice language like that, I'll usually cut it out and put in a little bleep sound, just because I think that's funnier than the word itself. But missed it on the opening of the show. And actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I never did go back and check the YouTube version of the show to see if I did the same thing there. I may have done that exact same thing, which is that's not good. But you mess up one time, okay. You can call me out on it, but I'm not going to sweat it all that much. I'll just have to be more careful in the future. Well, I think that is going to do it for today. So, a disappointing vacation, and I messed up on a MyMac show. That's the show I have for you guys today. It's not. What are you going to do? You know, I don't like making mistakes like that, and it bothers me. But the thing is, once the show is out and live, yes, I can go back and edit it, and Tim can re-upload it with that same, that same URL into the same feed. But it's already out there. People who've already downloaded the show will have already heard it. So why even go to that much trouble and cause that much headaches for other people when it's my mistake? It's not Tim's mistake, it's my mistake. So that's going to do it for today. Thank you all so very, very much for joining me today on Guy's Daily Drive. I really, really do appreciate the fact that you are here and watching and or listening, live or otherwise. And if you want to contact me and say, Guy, you said naughty words, how dare you, sir? How double dog dare you? You can reach me via email. It's guy@mymac.com or a podcast at vertshark.com. And I don't get too many emails at podcast@vertshark.com. So give that a try. Yeah, just to make sure it still works. If you want to reach me on the Twitters, I am Mac Parrot and or VertShark. You can send it to both of those. I'll get them. If you want to see all of the videos, you can go on over to the YouTubes and in the search bar type in VertShark. And once you've done that, and you see just the sheer volume of quality entertainment that I've made available to everybody over there on YouTube, then you can hit that like button, hit that notification bell, smash that notification bell, and then like, share, subscribe. Did you see it? Like, share, subscribe to VertShark. And that will give you plenty of notice when there is new stuff coming down the pike. Plus, I love seeing more subscribers. I don't actually have that many subscribers on YouTube. A lot of people obsess over their subscriber numbers. I don't really worry about it that much. You watch it or you listen to it, or you don't. I'm going to keep doing it, whether I have 100 people that download it or 10 million people download it. I just appreciate the fact that you guys are joining me on this journey. Let's see, emails covered.